Hello, everyone. In today's reading, we're going to explore something truly significant. I'm not entirely sure how this message will unfold for you, but one thing I do know with certainty is that love, authentic, soul deep love, is making its way towards you. This isn't the kind of fleeting connection or temporary spark. This is a connection that resonates on multiple levels, one that is aligned with your energy, your growth, and your highest good. Your current energy is calling in a new kind of connection, one that feels fresh, vibrant, and exciting. This could be someone you have not yet met, or it could be someone who has already crossed your path in subtle ways. What's clear is that this is not someone from your past. There may have been a brief interaction, a fleeting moment, or a phase where your energies lightly touched, but it never fully blossomed into anything meaningful. Now, the universe is preparing a connection that will feel distinctly different, exciting, uplifting, and aligned with the next chapter of your life. Right now, it feels as though someone is orbiting your energy. They are nearby, consciously or unconsciously, drawn to your presence. You may not have fully met yet, but the connection is stirring in the energetic realms. Your aura is strong, vibrant, and magnetic, and it is attracting exactly what is meant to enter your life at this moment. I sense that your energy has been particularly heightened lately. There's a clarity in your presence, a confidence in your boundaries, and a deliberate approach to who you allow into your space. You've been spending more time alone, not out of loneliness, but as a conscious choice. You are learning the art of discernment. Who deserves access to your energy, your time, and your inner world? You no longer give entry to just anyone, and this is a powerful step in honoring yourself. It also feels like you recently closed a significant chapter involving someone from your past, someone who once had a place in your heart or your life. That door has now been firmly shut. You have consciously removed their access to your energy, your attention, and your emotional world. And in doing so, whether fully aware or not, you made a powerful, transformative choice. You chose yourself. You recognized your worth. You acknowledged that you deserve love, respect, and connection that truly uplifts you. This act of self-recognition brings with it a profound sense of peace. You are settling into contentment with your current state of life, even if your relationships do not mirror the ones you once imagined. There's a quiet satisfaction in this phase, a calm understanding that your journey is unfolding exactly as it should, that each step is preparing you for what is to come. Alongside this, I sense a powerful shift in your mindset. Many of you have moved away from the narratives of loneliness, isolation, or I've always been alone. You are stepping into a stronger, more empowered way of being. You are learning how to stand fully in your own presence, how to find comfort, strength, and joy within yourself. This is a rare and sacred energy, one that not everyone can hold, and it is drawing the right people toward you without effort. There is also a strong lone wolf energy present in your aura. Perhaps you have carried this sense of being different since childhood, always feeling like no one truly understood you. Even in crowds or close-knit groups, something felt slightly off, as though you were not fully seen on a soul level. You may have experienced people disliking you without reason, feeling triggered or unsettled by your presence, or misunderstanding your intentions. Often, this is a reflection of your powerful energy. It is rare, magnetic, and sometimes unsettling to those who are not aligned with your vibration. You naturally observe more than you speak. You keep your energy close, protecting it as something sacred. This is a strength, not a limitation. In time, the right people will not just notice your presence, they will be drawn to it, valuing and respecting it for the gift it is. Your energy is like a quiet flame, subtle yet transformative, illuminating your path and attracting what aligns with your higher self. So, as you move forward, continue to honor your boundaries and your self-worth. Continue to embrace the power of your solitude, for it is in these moments of inner reflection and self-connection that the universe is drawing exactly what is meant for you closer. Love, joy, and meaningful connection are not distant dreams. They are already orbiting your energy, ready to manifest in ways that feel natural, organic, and deeply aligned with who you are. You're like a hidden treasure, a walking golden nugget, rare, unpolished in the eyes of the untrained, but priceless to those who truly know how to see. If people genuinely understood who you are beneath the surface, your depth, your loyalty, your wisdom, your heart, they would be stunned. But most people don't slow down enough to look beyond what's obvious. They skim the surface of life, and you were never meant for surface-level minds. For much of your life, you may have felt invisible, overlooked, passed over, not chosen in the ways that mattered. Maybe you were the one who gave more, understood more, loved deeper, yet still felt unseen by friends, family, partners, or even the world at large. And while that hurt in ways that are hard to explain, it wasn't a mistake. It wasn't bad luck. It wasn't because you lacked something. It was protection. You were never meant to be fully seen, understood, or accessed by certain people. Had they truly seen you too early, it would have distracted you from seeing yourself. It would have tied your identity to external validation instead of inner knowing. So life arranged things in a way that forced you inward, into solitude, reflection, healing, and self-discovery. Everything unfolded the way it did, so you could remember who you are, reclaim your power, and return home to yourself. And when you finally did, when you started choosing yourself, honoring your intuition, and recognizing your worth, that's when everything quietly shifted. Do you feel what I'm saying? None of this was random. Nothing about your journey was accidental. Spirit, the universe, God, Source, whatever name resonates with you, strategically kept you hidden in plain sight. Not because you weren't valuable, but because you were too valuable to be mishandled, drained, or consumed by the wrong people at the wrong time. And the people who did have access to you, the ones who underestimated you, overlooked your heart, or took your presence for granted, understand this clearly. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, your higher self, they don't play about you. Not even a little. They've been watching, keeping score. And now, they're stepping in. Your glow up isn't just external, it's energetic. Your success won't just be visible, it'll be undeniable. Your love story, your wins, your peace, your abundance, your confidence, everything is about to be placed on full display, right in front of the very people who failed to recognize you when it mattered. And here's the thing, you're not seeking revenge. You're not trying to prove anything. Your existence alone is becoming the lesson. You're turning into living karma for a lot of people. A reminder of what happens when someone is so distracted by their ego, distractions, or illusions that they miss the real gem standing right in front of them. It's almost poetic. People prayed for someone like you, someone genuine, loyal, loving, intuitive, and rare. They asked the universe for a connection, a love, an experience that would feel like home. And then you showed up, and it went straight over their heads. They didn't recognize the blessing. They didn't realize this is exactly what I asked for. Instead, they minimized you, misunderstood you, or walked away thinking they'd find better. So now, a major part of their karma is simply watching you live the life they could have been part of, especially the people from your past, exes, former partners, old friends. They'll sit back, quietly, sometimes painfully, and witness you receive everything you once hoped to share with them. And the most powerful part? You won't need to say a word. Your joy will speak. Your peace will speak. Your elevation will speak. And by the time they finally understand who you really were, you'll already be long gone, aligned, fulfilled, and exactly where you were always meant to be, especially when it comes to love. Yes, especially love. And I need to say this, whether you feel ready for love right now or not. I feel like many of you are deeply immersed in your career, your personal growth, your passions, and your self-discovery. You are focused on building a life that feels purposeful and meaningful. And somewhere, quietly, there's a thought, maybe even a fear, that love could distract you, that it might pull you away from the path you've worked so hard to walk. You might not even realize it, but there may be a belief lodged deep within you that love is a distraction, that opening your heart fully, allowing someone in, will somehow derail your progress, slow you down, or make you lose yourself. Perhaps that belief comes from past experiences. Maybe in previous relationships, you gave so much of yourself that you forgot who you were outside of that connection. You lost sight of your own dreams, your boundaries, your identity. Love, which should have been a source of joy and growth, felt heavy. It felt like it took from you instead of adding to you. And because of that, your heart learned to protect itself. It whispered, better to focus on yourself, better to guard your energy. Love is risky. Love could hurt. But here's the truth. The love that lives inside of you is extraordinary. It is rare. If you've read my book, A Love That Lingers, you know exactly what I mean. Your love is not shallow or casual. When you love, it's not a checkbox, a social nicety, or a fleeting sentiment. You give yourself fully, wholly, with depth that is undeniable. You don't just say, I love you. You show it, you embody it, you live it. And the people around you feel it. They sense the magnitude of your care, your thoughtfulness, your devotion. Your love leaves a mark, subtle yet unforgettable. Often, those who experience it find themselves longing for more, sometimes without fully understanding why. It's not that your love is clingy or overwhelming, it's that it's authentic, unwavering, and transformative. When people compare their past experiences, their relationships, they can't help but measure them against the standard of what you give. Yes, your love is intense. And yes, in the past, that intensity may have consumed you. Maybe you gave from an empty cup. Maybe you prioritized others' needs above your own, forgetting to nourish yourself in the process. That's how many of us learn the hard way, that love isn't about losing yourself. It's about coming to a place where you are whole enough to share your wholeness with someone else. But here's the incredible news. You are no longer that person. You have been on a journey of deep, intentional self-love. You have learned, sometimes the hard way, how to honor your heart, protect your boundaries, and care for yourself as fiercely as you care for others. You are learning to give without losing, to nurture without sacrificing your essence. And I can confidently tell you, you are thriving. I want to celebrate that. I want to cheer you on, because truly, what you are mastering is no small feat. Learning to love yourself is not a one-time achievement. It's a lifelong practice. It's a devotion to your own growth, your own joy, your own light. And the fact that you are committed to it, deeply, genuinely, is nothing short of remarkable. So remember this: love is not a distraction. Love is not the enemy of your purpose. Love, in its truest form, will only expand who you are. It will amplify your energy, deepen your understanding of connection, and enrich the life you are already building. The love you give, when rooted in self-awareness and self-respect, doesn't take from you. It reflects your power, your depth, and your ability to bring beauty into the world. And one more thing: the next time you feel hesitant, the next time that old fear whispers, love will derail you, remember how far you've come. Remember the strength you've built, the self-love you've cultivated, the resilience that carries you. That fear is only a shadow of an old story, not a reflection of who you are today. Your love is a gift, not just to others, but to yourself. And the world is better because you are willing to give it fully, wisely, and beautifully. Everything you've been doing, the work, the effort, the time you've invested in yourself, is paying off in ways you may not even fully realize yet. You're thriving, you're glowing, you're navigating life with a sense of ease and clarity that wasn't there before. And the beautiful thing is, you're doing it authentically, without forcing it, without pretending, without trying to be someone you're not. Yes, challenges still arise. Obstacles will continue to appear. But now, something has shifted inside you. You face them with acceptance, with resilience, and with a calm confidence that lets you move through them faster than before. Every single challenge leaves you richer, richer in perspective, in understanding, in wisdom. Every experience, even the difficult ones, is shaping you into a stronger, wiser version of yourself. You're no longer intimidated by life. You're learning to dance with it. You're beginning to see challenges not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones, opportunities that allow you to level up. That mindset is transformative. When you shift your focus from what's wrong to what's being offered, life stops feeling like a struggle and starts feeling like a journey full of lessons, growth, and purpose. You're learning to find the hidden gifts in every situation, and that perspective is powerful. It changes everything. Right now, your baseline energy is gratitude. Deep, wholehearted gratitude for every experience you've had, for the lessons you've learned, for the growth you've achieved, and for everything that's on its way to you. Gratitude isn't just a feeling. It's a signal you're sending to the universe, a signal that says, I see the beauty in my journey, and I'm ready for more. You've likely noticed a subtle shift in your energy recently. It feels lighter, more open, more receptive, as if something inside you has clicked into alignment. You're starting to open up to life again, to truly appreciate it, to feel it fully without resistance. And this energy you're radiating, it's magnetic. It's calling people, opportunities, and experiences towards you. There's someone out there, a soulmate, or a kindred spirit who's being drawn to that vibration. They're ready to meet you where you are. I know independence has been a defining part of your life. You've had to rely on yourself to be your own support system, often from a very young age. You built your own structure, figured out your own rules, and learned to thrive on your own. That independence is a strength. It's made you capable, resilient, and self-sufficient. And yet, what's coming for you now is something entirely different. The opportunity to receive. Someone is about to enter your life who will show up and say, I see your strength, but I want to share the load with you. I want to support you, not because you need saving, but because I want to. The universe has been preparing you for this. All the moments where you felt like you had to do everything yourself, they were practice, preparing you to fully embrace the energy of receiving, to allow life and love to flow towards you without resistance. You may have reached a point where you weren't even looking for love. In fact, you might have actively avoided it, thinking, I don't have time for that. I have my dreams, my goals. Love will only distract me. That's natural. You had priorities, responsibilities, and ambitions, and protecting your energy was the right choice. But now, the timing has shifted. The moment you stop chasing, stop forcing, stop resisting, that's when life starts bringing the right people to you. And here's the most beautiful part. This is not just about romantic love. It's about the kind of love that supports, nurtures, and encourages you to be fully yourself. It's about partnerships, connections, and friendships that allow you to rest, to be cared for, to feel safe letting your guard down. You are ready to receive, not because you're weak, but because you're strong enough to recognize and honor the beauty of giving and receiving in equal measure. You've earned this. Every moment of effort, every hardship you've endured, every choice to prioritize your growth, it has all been leading to this. Life is aligning for you, and love, in all its forms, is being drawn to your energy. Keep walking forward, keep shining, keep being you. The universe is meeting you halfway, and the best is yet to come. But right now, something has shifted. The energy you're radiating makes love unavoidable. The deep love you have for yourself, for life, for the world, and for your journey is magnetic. People and opportunities are naturally drawn to you. You're about to see this in action. New people entering your life, wanting to support you, wanting to commit, wanting to be part of your world. And you'll know when it's the right person, because there will be a deep, soul-level recognition. It will just feel right. You'll understand each other in a way that simply fits. People will look at the two of you and say, yeah, they just belong together. You'll start talking and realize you think in the same way, see the world similarly. What I'm sensing is two sides of the same coin, two halves of the same heart. You and this person are going to connect on a deep soul level, and that's how you'll know it's real. This love isn't going to pull you away from your life, babe. I want to dissolve that fear right now. You're on a completely different timeline than before. You're not the same person you once were. Maybe your past self, the one still learning to truly love yourself, wouldn't have been ready for this kind of love. Maybe you overgave, overextended yourself, got lost in your thoughts, or poured too much into someone else. But this version of you, life is about to get exciting, and honestly, it probably already is. You have dreams, goals, and you're actively working on yourself. You see a vision for your future that feels irresistible. Welcoming love, opening yourself to a divine connection, isn't going to take away from the life you're building. It's completely compatible with it. It's not who you are to shy away anymore. Do you feel me? So when fear shows up, don't shut yourself down. Don't let past hurts keep you from something beautiful just because you've experienced pain before. You're not that same person anymore. You've grown, changed, and evolved. Give yourself the chance to experience this new energy as the person you are today, not the one you used to be. At least allow yourself that before letting old stories dictate a brand new chapter. Honestly, I feel like I need to share this because it wouldn't feel right to keep it to myself. I know some of you might be thinking, can we just focus on ourselves again? And I get it. I'm right there with you. But this energy has been coming through so strongly lately. It's really present right now. That said, I don't want this to become something you fixate on. I don't want you waiting, constantly looking over your shoulder or expecting it. What I want is for you to fall in love with life first. You know that feeling when you have a crush? It's incredible. You wake up happier, there's a little spring in your step, and everything just feels brighter, more playful, more exciting. That's the energy I want for you right now. It's like knowing your biggest crush is about to ask you out. The butterflies, the excitement, that's the vibe you're stepping into. You can feel it coming because you're on the right path. You're closing old chapters and making space for what's next. And that's all I have for you in today's reading. I'll see you in the next one.